Hello, New School Comic Book Reviews. Okay, I'm a little bit behind on comics. I just haven't been keeping up. Last week, I bought comics, but I mostly bought comics for my nephew, so I didn't buy too many things for myself. I got Stormwatch 4, I got Animal Man 4, I got Thunderbolts 165. I'm pretty sure 166 is out. I'm behind on Batwoman. I've got issue 3, issue 4 is out, I know. I'm behind on Six Guns, which is a really good under-the-radar series from Marvel. I have number 2, number 3 is out now. So, as far as kind of current comics, I just have a few. So we'll just kind of jump into it here. Let's start with Supergirl number 4. The story is by Michael Green and Mike Johnson, and the art is by Ashmud Ashur, and the coloring, just because I want to talk about that later, is by Dave McCaig. Basically, in this issue, the plot's really picking up. We have a few twists. Basically, it's about Kara has been captured by the bad guy, and it's basically about her trying to escape his satellite. Like I said, there's a few interesting twists and turns here. Most of it is about her trying to escape. You have some really cool action scenes and whatnot. Last issue, I was a little bit disappointed with the art. I felt it seemed a little bit rushed. In this issue, it looks like the pencils have tightened up a bit. So, I like that, but I'm still disappointed in the coloring. I don't know what it is. It looks a little, I don't know if it looks a little washed out or pale or faded looking, but I don't know. I don't enjoy it as much as I could have, I guess. What really sold me on this series on the first couple of issues was the art, and the art was really bold and really solid looking. And lately, like I said, the pencils have tightened up on this particular issue, but I'm not that happy with the coloring. But like I said, I do like the pencil. I do like Ahmed's art. I like the way he draws figures and things like that. So. And he does good action scenes. So okay, so I'm still in for it, at least for the first arc. Next I have Birds of Prey by Dwayne Swarzinski and Jesus Sayas. Now I'm really enjoying this series. When it first came out, it wasn't something I was really thinking about getting, and I just got it on a whim, and I'm really glad that I did. It basically, I think I said in the last time I reviewed it, basically just has this straight-ahead action movie thriller feel to it, and it's a lot of fun. I think they do it really well. It's really well paced. There's a decent level of suspense going on here. Dialogue's pretty neat. And that's it. In this issue, basically, there's the whole thing with the people who have bombs in their heads. The girls have to escape from a moving train. We find out a little bit more about who the bad guys are and how they're able to do some of the things that they're able to do. We're not too sure about their ultimate agenda, but like I said, we're starting to learn a little bit more about what's going on. Lots of action. Oh, and also in this issue, Batgirl Barbara Gordon makes an appearance, and it looks like she's going to be joining the team for a while. So that's really great. It ends on a really kind of weird twist. A weird twist again. And hey, it's got me coming back for more. So I really enjoy Birds of Prey. This is a lot of fun. Justice League 4. Jeff Johns, Jim Lee. Well, what can I say? I've said it before. I have nitpicked things as far as like how the plot is unfolding and or mostly what the dialogue and with the basic kind of generic plot here. What's going on here is basically we're getting more into the cyborg origin as Vic Stone has become cyborg. The bad guys are attacking now. The parademons are all over the place. And yeah, one thing I want to say, it's really weird, but I'm not really enjoying Jeff Johns' portrayal of Victor Stone, and it's bizarre because I actually like Cyborg as a character, and I think that Jeff Johns did a real good job of writing Victor Stone as Cyborg when he was on the Teen Titans, but here for some reason he just comes off as kind of, whiny and just kind of, Dad, come to my game. No, son, I hate you. And here it's, Dad, you did this to me. Ah! And he just kind of runs off, and it's just kind of bizarre. It's just, I'm not, the bizarre isn't a word I want to say. It's just kind of flat and just unappealing. You know what I mean? This year, let's talk about stuff I did like though. Aquaman has a really cool moment. Back in the old days when people would like dismiss Aquaman, they would say, well, this guy has no, cool superpowers. All he can do is talk to fish. If in those old Super Friend comics, or cartoons I should say, if all he ever did was talk to fish and then had the fish do some of the stuff that happens in this issue, people never would have doubted Aquaman. I think Aquaman has some pretty cool moments in here. Other stuff I like is I like the fact that the action is really, really picking up. Like I said, there's more with the parademons, more with the let's just say it. I mean, if you've been reading it, the bad guy is Darkseid. He makes his appearance. I don't think that's a big spoiler, and it's just action on top of action on top of action in this particular issue. So I like the fact that it's picking up, it's starting to move along, and just a bunch of crazy things are starting to happen at once. So I do like that aspect of it. There are other things I could nitpick about it, but like I said, it's good enough for me to keep reading. Now, the comic book I like the most is Batman Incorporated, Leviathan Strikes #1. What it really is Batman Incorporated. It's really Batman Incorporated issues 9 and 10, and they just kind of put them together in this one shot. It takes place before the 52, so basically the first story we get is Stephanie Brown, and Stephanie Brown is still Batgirl, and basically they team up. Batman and Batgirl team up to take down this evil girls' school where it turns out the girls are being trained to be, criminals or whatnot. The art in that one, I should have mentioned, obviously, of course, is written by Grant Morrison. The art in the first story here is by Cameron Stewart, and it's pretty fun. It's just a cool little romp. There's some pretty interesting, let's see here, how do I want to say, cameos or guest appearances here at the girls' school. So that's lots of fun. The second story is about Batman and his former sidekicks teaming up to try to find out a little bit more about the Leviathan. And you got a lot of really cool, how do I want to phrase this, just a really cool kind of, Grant Morrison mind screw stuff going on, where you have Bruce Wayne as Batman, you've got Dick Grayson as Batman, Tim Drake as Red Robin, and Damian as regular Robin, I guess, and just a lot of cool. Oh, and you also get a guest appearance by Batwing, and like I said, you get a little bit closer to the I can't talk anymore. You get a bit closer to finding out what's going on with the Leviathan and everything, and at the end you get a really cool reveal. So I'm really getting excited, for the return of the regular ongoing Batman Incorporated. I guess this is going to be Grant Morrison wrapping up his entire run, and I'm looking forward to it. I guess it's supposed to be starting like in the next few months. Okay, so I guess that's it. Everybody, tell me what you think. Thanks for listening. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and all that good stuff. Thanks.